Do you remember being 15 years old? I was 15 years old, homeless, a high school dropout, and panhandling for change on Rideau Street, downtown Ottawa. If I could only get that job, if I could only have that raise. I was born in San Salvador, El Salvador, in the late 70s. My mom was owner and director of a news agency that would often report about civil rights abuses being committed by our government. Now, this is in the middle of a civil war. In Latin America, a woman in power telling the truth. Governments don't like that. When my mom walked in my room, I'm in the crib, there was a soldier over the crib with a gun pointed to my head. It was a sign of things to come, and it was a threat. I was 2 years old at the time, and I went to live with my grandparents, where they kept me in hiding for fear of kidnapped by our government. Not allowed interacting with other children. At 4, I hadn't even seen a park yet. The story hit big. New York Times, Miami Herald, Montreal Gazette, all over Canada. Our government actually sent death squads to find us here in Montreal. Wow, I remember the abundance of Canada. I remember the feeling of anything is possible here. You know, when I see the Syrians coming in now, I feel so warm in my heart because that's how I felt. A new country, a new start. We were given food, clothing, shelter. I remember thinking, wow, these Canadian people are nice. And my 9-year-old brain saying, I think we must be rich now. It didn't take long to figure out how low I was on the income ladder when it came to Canadian standards. Alfonso, you have no money, no credit, no business background, no business education. How in the world are you gonna have a business? I said, maybe you're right. And sometimes we can believe those people, can't we? But haven't we had people in our lives trying to determine what we're supposed to do with our lives? Raise your hand if you've discovered purpose yet. A purpose powerful enough will make you unstoppable. I discovered that for things to change, first I had to change. Fueled by a powerful purpose that will make you unstoppable. You see, the power of overcoming obstacles, the power of living that life of your dreams, that power of having that transformational change is in your hands.
As a poor immigrant to Canada from war-torn El Salvador, Alfonso Cuadra grew up facing hardship. He lived on the streets, faced discrimination in the education system, became a teenage parent, and ultimately dropped out of school. As a teen, his life had hit rock bottom. Adversity gave Alfonso the clarity to examine his life and make new choices. Rebounding and rebuilding his life, he is now a successful entrepreneur. Alfonso brings his life experiences to his speaking, sharing his stories and the insights he has gained. Having shared his experience with thousands of people around the world, he has the ability, talent, and versatility to work with you to tailor your presentation to the exact needs of your audience. His unique experience can be customized for teen audiences or corporate settings. Alfonso Cuadra is a dynamic leader with a passion for sharing his story as a way to inspire others to create the life they want and never give up on their dreams. He truly is in the business of changing lives and has a special gift in his ability to connect with people and move them forward. He will take you on an emotional and inspiring journey that will leave you ready to take charge of your own life.